Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, as the title says, we're going to chit chat a little, and we're also going to go ahead and look into the energies. There has been, I was I posted on Instagram and Facebook this morning and the pick a card, and people have been, posting and things, and people are definitely off the charts. There's this very heavy energy, and the thing is that this is a time for you to be, how can I put it this way? It's not so much about being careful, but knowing how it is that you're responding to the challenges that you may be facing during this time. Especially for today in itself, the energies kind of seem to be kind of like everywhere, being pulled left and right, facing challenges after challenges. But the thing is that if you go ahead and you kind of look past it, if that makes any sense, or look into it. For some reason, it's like looking into the energy, then you're realizing that a lot of these challenges are no more than blessings in disguise. So there is this space where particularly tonight, like, I believe there is a full moon tonight. Do not quote me on it, but that is what, when I was looking on online, that's what I saw. But there's definitely this space of, for those of you that have been on the journey for a very long time, for those of you that have been doing that inner work, that have been doing, whatever it is, down when it comes down to your path, where there's this space between now and the new moon, where everything that you say your intention to manifest, you're going to be able to manifest it. As always, there's always that little thing. The little trick here is not to give into the lower vibrational or those interfering energies as you're trying to manifest. So, there's definitely a lot of self-reflection at the moment, collectively for everybody. And I feel this is worldwide, where a lot of people are being triggered by things, feelings, emotions that they have not yet released, that they have been working towards releasing, but have not been able to release completely. I feel that when it comes to people's dreams, there are a lot of things that your subconscious is trying to rid you off. So the way that I'm sensing it, like the way that they're showing it to me, is like literally, it's like it's almost as if there were like shooting arrows coming down. And the thing is that you kind of think like, okay, wouldn't you want the arrows to shoot up? But it's like, it has to be known to you first that there is something there, or that there is a challenge, and you have to accept the fact that there is a challenge that you are facing right now, that you are meant to grow through it and you're meant to overcome. And maybe that is why, specifically between today and again and the new moon, a lot of you are going to be feeling like left and right you're being tried, or like left and right you're going through some type of judgment, because this is the time for you to reap all of your rewards. This is the time for those type of energies that really come in forcefully and really give those individuals that are willing to grow through these energies, those blessings, those things that we call miracles, those manifestations. So in order for you to take advantage of it, my advice would be to make sure that you are not reacting, but you are responding. Now, do not take that the wrong way. I am not saying that if somebody's coming at you saying certain things that you're going to stay quiet. You're like, oh, no. But there is a way that you can respond without getting stuck or kind of like dropping your frequency to like a lower vibration. So this is kind of like where the words that you're using as the words are coming into play are going to be very significant during this time. Because again, there is a lot, and the thing is that a lot of people are having a lot of different emotions during this time, especially today. A lot of people are feeling this urge to kind of like overeat, or this urge to start drinking, or this urge of going back to certain addictions that they probably have been working towards releasing. So when you're in a space like that, when you feel that there is a lot of confusion, when you feel that there is a lot of chaos, let's say, going around you, then that is the time that is most important for you to go into your meditative state, or to go into your prayer state, or into your dance space, or whatever it is, so that then you can get the clarity of what these energies mean for you, so that you can get the clarity on how it is that you're supposed to maneuver through these energies in order to be able to, again, turn all of the chaos and everything like that into manifestations, into blessings. There's definitely here, there's an energy I'm picking up of like someone else, someone trying to come in. There could be an ex, or somebody that you are very connected to emotionally. For a lot of you, this is an ex that has been either trying to have the courage to reach out, or is trying to have the courage to come ahead and express their feelings towards you. And the thing is that this individual, for whoever this is, when it comes to love, this person is going to reach out and say something, and then it's like a day or two later, they're going to go ahead and retreat or take back whatever they said. Because these, whoever this person is really feeling these energies very heavy, and they are right now in the space of confusion as to where it is, whether they follow their heart or they follow their mind, their head. And it's kind of like, for some of you, maybe that is what you're picking up. Maybe because you're still emotionally attached to this individual, you're picking up their confused energy, or the confusion within their energy, and you're allowing it to overtake over your energy. So again, it's like always, it is very easy for us as humans to go ahead and say, well, I'm feeling like this because of so and so, or I'm feeling like this because so and so did me this or did me that. And it's like, no way. You have an option. You have a choice on how it is that you're going to respond, or how it is that you're going to react. So when you're coming from a place where you know yourself, and you know that something is not yours, let's put it this way, and you know what can help you kind of clear off your mind, clear off your energy, whether it is that you need to go ahead and mop your house, or you need to go clean your walls, or you need to unclutter, whatever it is that you need to do. And the thing is here is that there's not going to be one plan fits all. There's no remedy that is going to fix everyone. Everybody has to go ahead and see what works for them. Now, when you talk about, when you have like spiritual leaders or spiritual guides or whatever, people that you look forward when it comes to advice, when it comes to guidance, we will have certain, let's say, ideas or tools that we have used ourselves, but it is up to you to go ahead and tweak it around to see what works for you. So let's say one day I can wake up and all I want to do is take a freaking bath, and all I want to do is be in the tub and taking a bath. Well, for whatever the reason, that day being soaked in herbs and in the water or whatever is going to work for me. There's going to be a day like this morning. I got up and the first thing I wanted to do was go up Happy Mountain and just hike. I was up there for like over an hour, about an hour, a little bit over an hour, came downstairs, got my workout in, but that's what I needed today to make sure that I was going to be in the right mindset. Now, tomorrow it can be yoga. Tomorrow it could just be laying around in bed. It really doesn't matter. But the thing is that the more that you listen to your body, now we're talking about your physical body, because your physical body, believe it or not, lets you know when something is not right, not just outside of you, but most definitely when something is not right within your mind, within your heart. Well, how can you say that? Well, go ahead and look at my other channel, Imperfectly Perfect. You'll see me in bed crying, not being able to literally get out of bed. I spent years where I battled just to get myself out of bed. And I'm not saying that lightly. I spent a year where half that year I would have to roll myself onto the floor because I didn't have the strength to get out of bed. So for me to sit here and tell you to listen to your body, it is not something that I read. It is not something that somebody told me. It is something that I myself experienced. It was something that I myself had to go deep in within myself and see what it was, because trust me, and I'm not saying do not look for medical advice. That is not what I'm saying, because I have seen every single type of specialist that you can imagine, because because my body was that broken. Like there was times where I couldn't breathe. There was times where literally just to inhale and exhale, it felt like somebody was crushing me. It felt like I was going to die. So when I sit here and I say, pay attention to your body, pay attention to those little signals. What is your body asking you to eat? What is your body asking you to drink? What is your body asking you to do? I'm not saying that just because I'm trying to quote somebody or just because I read it somewhere. It's because I experienced it. And until I didn't take charge of my life by listening to my body and by listening to what it was that I needed to release from within to heal myself, because I was holding on to certain grudges or certain pain or certain resentment, and it was physically impacting my body. Now, for a lot of people, it's not going to be a grudge, it's not going to be resentment, it's not going to be anger, but it can just be something as simple as like being depressed, being sad, feeling guilty for all the blessings that you have. Little things like that, when you allow them to stay within your body, they start to affect you. You may not be able to see it immediately, but eventually it'll catch up to you. So again, we are all feeling the confusion energies. Everybody's feeling them differently. Everybody's dealing with them differently. But the thing here is, do not go and curl in a ball and be afraid of the energies, because I feel that there is a huge, and that's not just for, 2 or 3 people, but everybody right now. And I mean everybody, even those that are not into, let's say, readings or into what we do spiritually. But I do feel that everybody has this opportunity to level up or to come out of these energies where certain illusions of what they are doing on a day-to-day basis can kind of be broken, or this space where people can actually manifest anything that they desire, anything that they have been working towards. But again, these confusing energies are keeping a lot of people trapped, because that's what they're meant to do. It is not. And, and that's the thing. It's like, sometimes we want to blame not going after our dreams, or we want to blame not going through, like, not following through with the things that we say we're going to do, because it is so much easier than taking accountability. So, of course, during all of this shift, during all of these energies right now, during this full moon, a lot of people are basically being phased with their actions. Being phased is kind of like that judgment space, but it's not judgment about what you have done to others or what have others have done to you. This is, what have you done to yourself? Where within yourself have you lied to yourself? Where within yourself have you not followed through with something you said you were going to do? Where have you dishonored yourself? Where have you betrayed yourself? So, of course, when things are being reflected back to ourselves, it is harder to face, and it's harder to deal or, grow through those energies. But trust me when I tell you, as you're facing these energies, it is not coming in a way to punish you, but it's coming in to shine light on what it is that you yourself have been suppressing, on what you yourself have kept yourself from achieving. So do not fear these energies, because again, I do feel that because of the way that the energies are coming in, there are a lot of people that are afraid to take that time to meditate, are afraid to take that time to sit quietly within their own thoughts, because they're afraid of what's going to show up. Well, what is going to show up is showing up because right now, during this space, during this time, you are ready to deal with it. You're ready to completely heal it, but most importantly, you are ready to release it from your energy field. Hope that makes sense, guys. So I am going to pull out a couple of the Moonology cards. So I want to just see, what are the energies currently? Oh, there we go. All right. Yep. Here we go. All righty. So the 3 main cards for the past, we have, don't let your past hold you back. Again, if the past in whatever shape or form is coming back around, is coming back around to help you release whatever it is that is attached to it, whatever emotions that you're still carrying on from the past, whether it's fear, whether it's resentment, whether it's guilt, whatever it is, it really doesn't matter. But this is why a lot of you are probably replaying a lot of things. And I feel that whatever it is that you're replaying, it's not so much about other people, it's more about yourself. Like, damn, I said I was going to start working out, or damn, I said I was going to start making videos, or damn, I said I was going, and it's like, now you're sitting there and you're like, I haven't done that not one day. Now, again, whose fault is that? It's not your mother's, it's not your father's, it's not your sister's, it's not your kids, it's not anyone, because you made the promise to yourself. So whose fault is it truly? It is yours. Okay, so now you're going to accept it, you're going to own it, but you're not going to stay stuck within this energy. You're going to be like, okay, I didn't do it back then. I didn't stick to the plan that I said I was going to do, but now I'm going to release it and I'm going to move away from it. Now, some of you have been working here and there, but because of the lack of manifestation, or the lack that appears to be when it comes to manifestation, you guys may feel that whatever it is that you have been investing your time and your energy in has not been paying off. Well, we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Now, how is it? Have you verbalized how it is that you want things to pay off? What is it that you're looking to gain? Let's put it this way. Are you looking, whatever it is, whether you're starting a new business or you're turning a hobby into a business, are you looking to have financial stability from just that source of income, or do you still want to keep your regular job? Now, you have to be very specific on the things that you're trying to manifest. Is you're just saying, well, I just want to make money. Okay, here's $5 every week. Well, I can't pay my rent with $5 every week. Well, you weren't specific. You say you wanted to make money. You didn't say how much you wanted to make. So there is definitely a space here where when it comes to the words that you're speaking out, when it comes to your manifestation, you have to be very clear with what it is that you're asking. Now, the beautiful thing is that because, again, I am picking up that this is between now and the new moon. Nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So there's definitely a space here where you don't have to stay stuck within those energies from the past. You don't have to stay there unless you yourself choose to. So let's go ahead. So again, guys, those were the past energy, the challenging energies. So now let's go ahead and see what is the current energy. What is the current energy, even if they are unaware that this is what is trying to be worked through, or what is trying, where, you know, kind of like the first stepping block, or this first step to get you to your outcome. What is the current energy that is trying to help them? What is the current energy? We have 3 cards. I think I should just end it here. I'm sorry, guys. So when it comes to don't let your past hold you back, we have luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Now, when we're talking about luck, we're not talking about the leprechaun here or anything like this. This is about you literally just shifting your perception, you shifting your mindset, and making a conscious choice that you're not going to allow your past to take control. You're not going to stay in that space of your past. And the thing is that I feel that a lot of you, when it comes to this card showing up right over this one, it's like, you guys are going to be very successful, but it's something that you definitely have to start practicing. If you don't start practicing this, then it's like, you are going to stay stuck in your past. I'm sorry to say that. So when it comes to your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn, we have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So definitely, it's like a lot of you have been manifesting. The thing is that because you were not specific when it came to the manifestation that you were calling in, you probably felt like you were not manifesting. So now when you're going to be more specific, you're going to see how the lack of the poor choice of words. Yeah, there you go. The poor choices of words that you guys have been using is what have gotten you guys to feel like you were stuck in a hard cycle. So the minute that you start manifesting exactly what it is that you're saying, and you're being very specific, you're going to see how this is going to kind of disappear very quickly. Now, when it comes to nothing is yet set in stone, what are you being asked to do? Surrender to the divine. You have to surrender with the full moon. You have to surrender. So a lot of you, again, are still in this space where you want to negotiate with the divine. It's like, well, I will start my channel when I have this, or I am going to do a weekly reading when I have this many subscribers, or I'm going to do the daily readings when I have this many views, or I'm going to go live only if I have this. And it's like, that's not how it works. Like, if you're, first of all, the idea is coming to you. You're making a conscious choice to act on the idea that is given to you, right? The blessing is coming in through an idea, right? So you're making a conscious choice to go ahead and move forward in that direction, but then you want the reward before actually doing something. I don't think so. Surrender. That's what you're being asked to do. Now let's go ahead and see what is the outcome. And you know what? And just gotta laugh. Kids are getting loud in the background, guys, so just FYI. And now I'm starting to sweat. If I left the door open, it would have been way louder in here. All right. Let's go ahead. 2 more cards for the outcome. That makes sense. All right. So when it comes to do not let your past hold you back, and luck is on your side, a lot of you are going to get into the space of meditating and contemplating. Why? Because you're realizing it's like you're getting to that space where you're connecting the dots. You're getting to that place where you can see. It's like you have like this far side type of view. So when it comes now moving forward, you're no longer going to allow this, regardless of what energy is disguised in, you're not going to allow it to ever hold you back. Because you know that through your words, you can manifest anything that you want. Now, when it comes to your hard work is paying off, the end of a tough cycle approaches, was the advice. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo is the outcome. Now, it is very significant that this card comes up. Why? Because unfortunately, when we are in this type of setting and we're blessed, we're not blessed in a sense or in a way how, let's say, somebody that works a 9 to 5. You know, they work a 9 to 5, they get paid every week, they get paid every bi-weekly, however it is, right? Well, when you're in a position or in a place where, let's say, you have a YouTube channel or you're doing spiritual work and stuff like that, when your blessings come in, a lot of the times they come in all at once. So you have to, it's like you guys want to receive the blessings. You guys want to allow the blessings to come in, but you are afraid that that is going to cause you to become prideful. Now, what I'm being told is to kind of calm your energies, right? It is not pride. You have to be grateful, yes, for what you are receiving. But remember, you're not collecting, or the rewards that you are receiving has nothing to do with what you did in the past month or even the past year. These rewards that are coming in, these blessings that are coming in for you guys. This is years and years of hard work. So of course, to the outside people or individuals, is going to seem like you're receiving too much. So you're being asked, it's not about you, because I don't even feel that a lot of you are going to be rubbing anything in anyone's face, to be honest with you. But a lot of you are afraid that once you receive the blessings, others may think that you're prideful because you're talking about it from a place of gratefulness. Do not allow that energy, because again, if you allow that energy to take you there, you're going right back here, which is not where you want to go. So it's like, as long as you know that when you're speaking about your blessings, when you're speaking about the things that are coming in, you're speaking about them from a place of being grateful and kind of more of a testimonial, then it doesn't really matter what others are saying. It doesn't really matter what others are thinking, right? Now, nothing is yet set in stone. Surrender to the divine. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Now, what I like about this card, believe it or not, and some of you are probably looking at me like, well, the emotions are high already. Yeah, but this is a completely different type of emotion. This is like that high you feel when you feel that everything is going like everything is flowing, and it's like it's kind of like this outer body type of experience, to be honest with you, where it's like you stay in that stage, or you're in that place where you feel the collective energy, whether it's good or bad, but it's like it doesn't scare you, and it also doesn't hold you back, but it also allows you, and it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like unless you experience it yourself, it's like a lot of you are probably looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's like seriously, it's like unless you experience it for yourself, it's like it's just kind of like overwhelming love, literally, that just takes hold. And it's just kind of like puts you in this place where it's like, damn, like if I would have just surrendered sooner, I could have gotten here sooner. And then it's like, regardless of anything that is thrown at you as far as challenges, is like, you know, within yourself that there's nothing that you can't face. You know, within yourself that there's nothing, like, there's not going to be any challenge that is going to ever overtake you. So it's like, when you know that you're facing challenges, you're kind of like volunteering for them, if that makes any sense. So let's go ahead and see. Give me 3 energies that are going to help everybody get through these energies between now and the new moon. What 3 energies are going to help everybody? So this is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. A lot of you do really have to be reminded of how wonderful and how amazing you guys are. And, you know, in a world where a lot of people are constantly tearing each other down, regardless of where you're at, you'll see it everywhere. It's like you really need to start connecting with people that are helping build each other type of energies. So these are my 3 cards to you to help you in that. So let's go ahead and see. Give me 3 cards that are going to help between now and the new moon. Ooh. 3 cards. It's like more than 3 want to come out, right? All right, so let's go ahead and see. What was the first card? Number 6, dragons. Slay them all. Now, whether these dragons are outside of you or within yourself, slay them. There's no reason for them to be there. These dragons can be deception. They can be fear. It can be anger. It can be whatever it is within your life. Anxiety, the lack mentality, people telling you that you can't, people telling you that you never will. Whatever those dragons are specifically within your life, they need to be cut off. Your second one is number 10, red, forgive. Forgive others, forgive yourself. Mainly forgive yourself. We tend to practice a lot, or tend to focus a lot when it comes to forgiving others. And we tend to forget that we also have to forgive ourselves for either, 1, allowing ourselves to get put in certain situations, and also 2, for kind of giving our power away to others. So there's definitely a space here where you need to forgive yourself. If you didn't do something in the past that you said you were going to do, it is fine. The fact that you are acknowledging it now during this time shows growth. Now, forgive yourself and release yourself from that energy, so that now moving forward, you go ahead and you stick to whatever it is that you're saying you're going to do. And then number 21. And again, I feel that this has a lot to do with what I was talking about earlier, where a lot of you that are receiving blessings, you have the tendency when blessings come in to feel guilty, and it's Clover, release your guilt. You have nothing to feel guilty about. That's number 21, guys. Again, it's like, what you're manifesting, whether it's coming from a source that you know, or it's unexpectedly, I can't say the word now. Who? Oh, well, I own it, whatever. Or it's just coming like out of thin air. Let's put it this way. Regardless of where it is that is coming, know that this is your blessing. This is your miracle, and you are to receive it and not feel guilty. Yes, some people are going to try to make you feel guilty. Oh, well, enjoy it. Not, not their comments, but your blessings. So let me just go ahead and see if the tarot cards want to say anything. If not, then that is all that we'll have. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I will be live at 10 a.m. with the weekend energies for each zodiac sign. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so all of these came out in the reverse, guys. So we have the 10 of Wands with the Fool in the reverse, and then the 5 of Swords. So knowing what it is, and again, guys, I just read these how I feel like when I look at them, to be honest with you, like what I'm feeling from the cards. With the 10 of Wands, like a lot of you have this dream or have these goals that you want to go after. But with the Fool, it's like there is this lack of either feeling like you're not ready, or feeling like you're not going to make it, like you're going to fail. And allowing with the 5 of Swords in the reverse, it's like you allow those energies to hold you back. You allow that thought process. For some of you, this is somebody has actually put this in your head. Somebody has told you that you're not going to be successful in something. Somebody has told you that you lack either the smarts or for some reason, like the funniness of it. I don't know why that's coming up. There's somebody within your energy that kind of tries to talk you out of whatever it is that you're trying to start. And there is definitely a space here of needing to release that dialogue from your mind. Now, my question to you is, whoever is saying that to you, have they ever chased your own dreams? Have they gone after the things that they wanted to do? Your advice, we have the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and then the Queen of Wands. The cards are starting to stick. Now, if this is more in regards to somebody that told you that you were never going to be able to accomplish anything, or you were never going to amount to anything, or if this is your own self-dialogue talk, you have to release that. A lot of you are holding on to that emotion. And whether it is that you need to start talking to yourself, or you need to put a stop to it when it comes to this person. Maybe you're being advised not to share your plans with this person or these people. If they're constantly tearing down everything that you're trying to do, then maybe that individual, those individuals are not the people that you're supposed to be sharing your plans with. Again, because there is this energy of either one or multiple people trying to literally keep you in the space where you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like you're never going to amount to anything. And what you need to do is put some distance between you and these individuals, or stop talking about what it is that you're trying to create. Stop talking about what it is that you're trying to manifest, because it's like you take their words to heart. And what happens when you do that is that then, instead of manifesting what you want, you're manifesting what they're telling you, and you're not even realizing it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, guys, it's a beautiful day. Every day, it's a beautiful day. Every day you can wake up. Every day you can breathe. It's a beautiful day. We have the 3 of Wands, the Queen of Coins as the outcome. Ay. Let's see. What else do we have here? One more card for the outcome. 8 of Cups. So a lot of you are definitely, we have the 3 of Wands first came out. Then we have the Queen of Coins. And then we had the 8 of Cups. With the 8 of Cups, when I'm picking up, and I don't know why I'm starting here, but it's like you guys are going to be able to release this feeling of whether you're not good enough, or this feeling of I'm never going to manifest this, or I'm never going to accomplish this. Like, this is definitely being released, but it's only because, again, a lot of you are going inward, I feel, with this Three of Wands, to refocus on what your vision is, on what your dreams are, so that you can accomplish them. A lot of you are realizing that not every idea or everything that comes to mind you're supposed to be sharing with everybody. Because, again, if you just look at your past, you allowed those energies to stop you from taking risks, to stop you from taking a leap. And the thing is that the risks that you have been asked to take are not to get you to a space or an area where you are unstable. And the light is bothering me. So, like, now I feel like I just want to turn off the light and I'm going to go full dark. Um, but there's definitely the space here. I could just move it, right? And now I'm making sound with the ball. So there's definitely the space here where you guys consciously are going to have to catch yourself. I feel like you guys are going to be catching yourself a lot when it comes to the dialogue that you're allowing to play in your mind. And you're going to have to stop it and kind of like change it right there and then. Because a lot of you, honestly, one of the things that helped me in the beginning when it came to negative self-talk, was writing down what was in my mind and then crossing it over and rewriting it with a positive twist on it. And believe it or not, something that simple, when you're not used to, when you're constantly used to just listening to the negative or constantly thinking about negative things, just doing that, even if it's just for a few days, you'll start to see how it is that it does help you move away from that negative self-talk dialogue that a lot of you are still stuck in. I hope that makes sense, guys. So just know that I'm keeping all of you guys in my prayers. I've definitely been dancing a lot more. As you guys are aware, I do dances. I call them my deliverance dance. And there's definitely this space where, you know, the time to hide who you are, or the time to hide what you're meant to do, how you're meant to help people, etc., has come to an end. And I feel like I have something on my shirt. And, I'm keeping every single one of you in my prayers. I am, I'm rooting for all of you. We should all be rooting for each other. Definitely the energies that are here at the moment are a little bit more intense. Now, a lot of people have been saying that they have been experiencing spiritual attacks. Now, my opinion when it comes to spiritual attacks, and again, this has a lot to do with what I've learned throughout the journey. Spiritual attacks happen on a daily basis. They tend to be intensified when there are either full moons, new moons, certain portals opening and things like that, or when people come together in groups to specifically attack one individual. Now, the thing is that regardless of what somebody is sending to you, remember that you always have a choice whether you receive it or not. So the attention that you give the energy plays a huge part in it. Of course, there's other things that, again, if you listen to your intuition, guys, you will know how to protect yourself. There's different herbs, there's different things that you can do, most definitely, to help and amp that protection so that you're not constantly having to defend yourself against them, but they don't even reach you. Let's put it this way. But for everybody, it's going to be different. Now, we can share certain tools and things like that, but it's not going to be the same for everybody. But trust me when I tell you, if you start just listening to your body, one thing that I do every morning, and that is really like the best advice that I can give every single one of you, is when you first wake up, before you even step foot off your bed, sit up. Get yourself comfortable, or you can lay down if you want to. It takes some people a little longer to sit up. And take 3 very deep in and out breath. Not focusing on anything other than your breath. Not focusing on anything other than the air coming in and out. And that alone clears off a lot of things. If you control your breath, you control your life. When it comes to manifestation, I don't know if a lot of you have become aware of it. When you are in control of your breath and when everything is kind of like calm, let's say within your body, nothing feels racing or whatever, there's kind of like this almost instant manifestation that occurs when you're trying to manifest something. Now, when we allow fear, anxiety, and all these other emotions to take hold, we tend to manifest or attract the things that we don't want. So, if not anything, at least between now and the new moon, focus on your breath. Focus on taking those few minutes, few seconds. If you don't want to take a full minute, just say, I'm going to do 3, 4, whatever it is. The As one of the kids, I love it when he talks to the dogs like that because he makes like this baby noise sound with his mouth. Like you don't have to talk to the dogs like they're babies, but it's just funny. So he just caught me off guard because of the way he said it. But no, guys, oh seriously, like the energy transmutation is nothing more than when I did them originally, I was focusing on the negative aspects of each of the chakra, and then I allow myself to feel them and then started breathing the opposite in and out. And that's mainly the reason why there is no music or anything like that. I know a lot of people have asked me to make some with music, and maybe down the line, we'll see. But even just watching those, even if you don't look at me the entire time or whatever, just putting them on and just breathing, a lot of people have felt a lot of release, have felt the anxiety going down, have felt anger or whatever being released, because the shift is being focused again to your breath, is being focused to how it is that you are breathing. Well, we're almost at an hour. How many of you are here? If you guys want, I'll pull out, even though I should do this tomorrow, right? But if you guys want, choose a number. There's 5 of you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll pick out a Moonology and a Believe in Your Own Magic card for you, if you like. If not, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Hey, I have to be back here tomorrow morning at 10. So if anybody wants me to pull out some cards, just go ahead and in the live chat, put a number. If not, we are done. And once I say I'm done and I start clicking, I'm off. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for all the donations to the channel. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye. I said bye already. Take care, guys. I'm trying to end this. It won't end.